Hi guys, it's Amerie and today I'm doing the Leo DiCaprio book tag. I was tagged by Arthur of Chapter Selects. Let's get started on the tag. Growing Pains, a book you read before it got famous, hyped up / popular. It's funny that it's called Growing Pains because this is not a recent book, but during what I call my angst years, which were kind of like my middle school years, I was the first person to check out The Diary of Anne Frank from the library. We were going to read it in school soon. The library got this fresh new collection and I was the first person to check them out. And I ended up convincing pretty much everybody to read the books before we had to for school. So, yeah, I did that. Number 2, Tobey Maguire, your favorite book best friends. That has to go to Gansey and Ronan of the Raven Cycle. It's a 4-book series. This is actually book 2, The Dream Thieves, which focuses more on Ronan, but you really get to see the workings of their friendship. I love their relationship. Number 3, Kate Winslet, your OTP. I didn't even know what OTP was until like late last year. One True Pairing? Okay, so I would say that would be Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. They are my one true pairing. Yeah, they were always meant to be. As far as I'm concerned, they're each other's soulmates. Sorry, Jenny. Sorry, Ron. Titanic, a book that made you cry or emotionally upset if you don't cry. Okay, well, I do cry. I cry watching commercials. I cried during movies. I mean, I cried during Terminator. I think it was like the last Terminator or the one before that, when he was like a machine and he was a robot. He didn't know he was a robot, but then they discovered he was a robot and they were laying on those cots and they were doing kind of like some kind of organ transfer. I don't remember. All I knew was romance. I just was very focused on the romance. And it's funny because I actually don't read a lot of romance books. I don't watch romantic comedy movies really, but when there is that element of romance within the story of, say, a sci-fi, a thriller, a crime drama, anything basically, I love it. Elsewhere actually brought me to tears, but this also ties with The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson, about two sisters, one sister who passes away and the other sister who's trying to move on with her life. That one really brought me to tears, but so did this one. This is about a girl who passes away and she experiences the afterlife and discovers what happens then. It's very touching, very poignant. Number 5, Martin Scorsese, an author you will always buy their books no matter what. That would be Joe Hill. I actually haven't read Heart-Shaped Box yet, so I don't have that one yet, but I will be getting that. But Horns was great, Nosferatu was great. I loved and read the Lock and Key graphic novel series, and I have the Wraith graphic novel. So, yes, Joe Hill. Victoria's Secret Models, a genre you will always go back to. For me, that is sci-fi fantasy. They're not exactly the same, but how much they differ, that's up for debate. And anytime a book has a fantastical element, whether it's science fiction, whether it's fantasy, that's something I'm always drawn to. Number 7, Happy Meme Leo, a character that makes you smile. This is kind of a cheat because it isn't a book, although we can kind of like relate her to a book, kind of, sort of. And that would be the Dowager Countess of Grantham in Downton Abbey, played by Maggie Smith, aka Professor McGonagall. She is so hilarious. I almost feel like she makes the series, actually. She makes the show. The show is incredible. Actually, she and Lady Crawley are probably 2 of my favorite characters. Every time she opens her mouth, half the time I'm rewinding it because I just want to hear it again. Number 8, every Leo character, your favorite complex characters. That's true, Leonardo DiCaprio does always play very complex characters. I mean, he's an incredible actor. The characters in The Magicians, pretty much all of the characters. Some people love them, some people love to hate them. I love them in all of their complexity. Leonardo NoOSCAro. See, when I saw this question, I was thinking, has he never won an Oscar? Because if you really think about the movies he's been in, he's incredible though. He's such a great actor. That's crazy if he's never won an Oscar. I hope he really does win like 3 Oscars to like make up for that. That's crazy! Okay, so the question attached to that, a book that doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Gloria O'Brien's History of the Future by A.S. King. This book I think actually has gotten the recognition it deserves. It's definitely critically acclaimed, but I feel like more people should read it. You guys out there, read this. Trust me, it's so funny, it's so hilarious. I told you guys about this book before, so I won't go too much into it now. Basically, it's about a girl who gets snippet visions of the future, and it's a horrific future, and she's trying to figure out how what's happening right now in present day is going to affect her vision. and hopefully what she sees doesn't come true. She's also dealing with the loss of her mother. Her mother committed suicide, and she's basically taking care of herself and also trying to make sure that her father is okay. Again, a book that I think has gotten the critical acclaim. I just want more people to read it, and I think that more people should be buzzing about it. I'm not sure if this is part of the tag, but Arthur did mention one of our favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movies. I think that would be Inception. Inception is totally an Amerie story. I love the movie. Those are the kind of stories I like to read in books as well. Catch Me If You Can was also really good, and Shutter Island, but I think Inception is probably my favorite. So guys, that was my Leonardo DiCaprio book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely do the tag if you want to. I'm tagging all of you guys. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And let me know if it's true that Leonardo DiCaprio did not win a single Oscar ever. That sounds so weird. I'll see you guys later. Bye!